I was pretty pleased the way we played today, the intensity that we played with, and we're having the opportunity to gain a lot of experience with some young players, and just thought we were better offensively today, the way we ran the floor and tried to create some easy opportunities that way. We pushed it. We'd worked on that throughout the week on picking the tempo of the game up, and I think we made a pretty good team have a bad day because we played pretty well.
I know you guys got off to a little bit of a slow start in that first half, but then really kind of turned on that second half. What was the difference there?
You know, I think we have the ability to wear some people down with our depth, and we've got a lot of people that can play and make plays and contribute. Very proud of the one to my right here. She's worked very hard on her game, and she's one of those people that spends a lot of time in the gym. You know, I want to challenge her to be our Phil Forte about the type of person that is just constantly in the gym, and I thought BA played extremely well. Had 14 points on 4 shots, and that's pretty efficient. So we see players getting better every day. LaShawn Jones is an X factor for us. It's got to be good and figure into what we're doing, and I think she's growing and gaining in confidence every day. And 4 people in double figures again, and almost a fifth. So that's kind of what we're about.
How do you feel to have everyone healthy today?
It was good. I don't think Rose totally healthy, and looked pretty rusty on the minutes that she had. But she's a good player, and we needed to get her back in there and get some of the rust off. But she's going to be a key contributor for us this year.
Brittany, you had 13 of the 15 bench points. You have, come off the bench with a strong performance. As Coach said, you kind of looking to you to step it up. Like you had it, you're on your way there.
Well, it took a lot of hard work to get here. Just sitting out last year, I just knew that I had to stay in the gym and come back prepared. It was a lot of guards coming in, and I knew if I wanted to play, that I had to step up because the competition is heavy.
What does this do for your confidence level?
Oh, it boosted a lot. I know, like, the past couple of games, I haven't been hitting shots, and then, like, sometimes I wouldn't take a shot just because my confidence level in my shot went down. But just the other day in practice, Coach came up to me, he was like, "Well, you're hitting shots in practice, why don't you hit in the game?" And, it was just a correction that I had to make, just looking at the basket instead of my defender.
When you think back to, last year all the time, was this kind of the game you've been, hoping for, a big game like this where you kind of start to break out?
Yeah, just last year was just so tough. Sitting out watching my teammates struggling, it wasn't that many of them. And this game really it boosted my confidence level a lot.
Coach, you had 21 assists in the ball game. You got to be pretty pleased with that.
These young ladies will share the ball. There's no one that's selfish here. In fact, sometimes we talk about turning down open shots because they are that unselfish. And it's the beauty of this team. I don't think they care who scores. We want to win. We've preached being very balanced throughout, and if you're open, take the shot. I'm just happy the way we share the ball. Sometimes we overpass, but I'd rather be that way than have some selfish people. We don't have anybody like that on our team.
What's it like for you, Coach, when you see Brittany going off like this and finally starting to find that groove, the year?
Well, like I said, I'm proud of her, and it's not by accident. I'm always talking to these young ladies about you get out of this game what you put into it, and she's one that spends a lot of time in the gym. She comes back over in the evening and works on her game, and I haven't said too much, but she needs to be like Phil Forte for us. She needs to be that one that every time you walk in the gym, she's there shooting the basketball, because she does have the ability to change a game, because she's got the ability to provide some instant offense for us.
Coach, could you talk about LaShawn Jones' performance today? She was physical in the paint, but she also made her trips to the free throw line.
Well, LaShawn is worked hard as well. We've been tough on LaShawn because we knew how important she was to us this year with the loss of Tony Young, and she just continues to get better. She's getting better because she's putting good practices back to back to back, and she's got a Big 12 body. She's strong. She's got good athleticism. She's got some fast twitch to her, and I think with the attitude that she's got and the work ethic that she has, she's going to continue to grow. She just needed minutes, and very happy for her because she's one that's waited her turn. A lot of players come in, and today's players think that it's going to happen immediately for you, and sometimes it takes a year, 2 years to get acclimated. It took LaShawn a little while to figure some things out, but you know, she's having a great time now. She's paid her dues, and she's getting some minutes now.
Coach, about 2 weeks into the season, 20 total fouls. Feel like your kids are getting acclimated to the rule changes. I know, rule changes keep coming up in conversations a lot, but 20 fouls seems a lot better than what it was a couple of weeks ago when you started out.
Well, I thought we guarded better against UT Arlington, and this is a good team. They fade screen you, they back screen you, they put you behind on some things you do, but we didn't do a real good job of guarding the dribble drive right now. I think we understand, answer your question, I think we understand the rules. We're just a little slow at times getting where we need to be with our feet, and we got to become a team that talks more on the defensive end. But as far as hand checks and doing that, I think we're getting pretty accustomed to the way it's going to be called.
Coach, something that might not show up in the box score is, the hustle points. I know Caitlin got called for a foul where she was battling for a ball, and Liz had one where she kind of tipped out to Tiffany. What can you say about that, I guess?
Well, competition, even within the ranks, spurs people to play harder. And, all we have to do now is if somebody lets up a little bit defensively, just call them over and say, hey, you're not guarding like you're capable of guarding. And sometimes the bench can be a better motivator than anything else. And with the depth that we have, I think it's causing our players to play harder because they know they've got to, or they're gonna come have a seat by me.
You kind of feel that, Brittany?
Yes.
That pressure, I guess?
Yes. If you want to play, you have to compete and show that you're here for a reason.
Obviously, you showed it today. Just how good does it feel to know that you're fighting with everybody else, and you may have earned yourself maybe a little more playing time here?
Yeah, it feels good. I just know that I have to keep working hard. I can't stop.
Anything else? Thank you all.
Thank y'all. Time's football game start.
2:30.
2:30.